Ow! Oh shoot, that hurt. Ow.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 17. We are here at Joshua Tree National Park. This is like a highly nature-focused park, I was told. We're gonna go check out some awesome rock formations, some interesting trees, which aren't actually trees, and a whole lot more. Let's go! Alrighty, we are now in the park. So, it's not just trees. There's like giant rock formations. There's like a skull canyon kind of thing you can go check out. What's really cool though about this park is that just a couple years ago there was only 1 million visitors. Now there's 3 million visitors every year. But it also means that like it's taking up a lot of resources for the park, so people need to be responsible, walk on the trails, make sure you pay your dues, that kind of thing, to help maintain the park. Look at this. Woo! Yeah, look at that. So you can like hike throughout all of this. It's not long either, it's only like a mile. The nature loop. Look at that. I just think that's so cool. It's so different than like what I'm used to seeing when I go to like national parks and stuff. We are now heading to Baker Dam, because there actually, or Barker Dam, because there actually is water out here, which is kind of surprising. But like, I feel like I'm walking through like an old like Egyptian city, like biblical times. This is like what roads would look like and like walkways through cities and stuff. This is what I imagine. All right, there's the water. There's actually water out here in this desert. Whoa. Look at that. What? Oh, look, there's the dam. That's the dam. And check out those little dudes, the chipmunks. They're cute. So I was totally not expecting to find animals out here, let alone any water. I think this was some sort of goats or something, and then there's also those little chipmunks. And somebody told me if you hear the chipmunks start chirping, that means there's coyotes, and it's already happened twice before I got here. And then unfortunately I stuck around for like another 20 minutes. No coyotes ever came, so I was gone. Plus, I don't even know if I want to be there when there's coyotes there anyways. Who knows if I really would have stayed. Okay, so now we have a view of the Cocha Valley. Now what's really cool is that the San Andreas Fault goes straight through here. And I believe that is it right there. That's the San Andreas Fault. I've been waiting a whole year to see this thing. There it is. Throwback to what? I think it was 7th grade science class. We were sitting there at the table. I can just remember it vividly talking about the San Andreas Fault. So we're now at Skull Rock. It's pretty cool. You can like climb through all these rocks and like, I guess mini canyons you could call them. But Skull Rock does not really look like a skull, because I honestly can't find it. Now check these out. These are the Cholla Cactus Gardens. Look at these things. They look so funny. Remind me of bumblebees. I wonder what would happen if I touched them. Just kidding. Actually, they don't really hurt that much. Look at that. They don't hurt. Ow! Oh shoot, that hurt. Ow! That time I pushed a little bit harder. Ow! Oh, don't do that. Oh snap! Look at this. They have palm trees here. Check out these things, man. These things are in like the middle of nowhere. They also have former gold mines that you can check out, because this is Gold Valley area. Look at that up close. Can we go in? Oh snap! Look at that! Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, birds in here. This is cool. Oh man! There's a lot of bees. Oh yeah, there's a lot of bees. I'm not interested in that. Let's back up. Whoa, check out this dude. He's like a rooster. He's got like this thing on his throat. Look at his tail. Look at him run. That is so cool. You definitely have to like nature to be in this place. This place has a lot of nature, a lot of wildlife. So if you're insecure about any of that, this might not be the place for you to come if you want to hike at all, because there's a lot of it. But that's pretty much it for this park. There's not much else to see. We've pretty much done it all. You got the Joshua trees, got some crazy cactus, you got a lot of wildlife, a lot of reptiles, especially there's some snakes, possibly coyotes, goats, I mean, palm trees, trails, and lots of heat. So that's pretty much what you get when you come here. Joshua Tree. Let's head out. So up next on my list was the Salton Sea. For some reason, I read that it was dried up, but I think it's only part of it that was dried up, because look at this. It's a beautiful open body of water. I mean, it looks like a beautiful beach and everything, but it looks so deserted. There's like nobody around at any of the beaches. I mean, take a look at this. This is definitely like a ghost town. Literally everything's like taken apart. There's a UPS truck. What is he doing here? There's nothing to deliver. Well, luckily not all hope was lost, because right nearby is Salvation Mountain, which is like, now you might want to call this like a hippie thing, which I wouldn't blame you, but I don't know. I mean, I personally don't know much about hippies, but are they really into God at all? Because it's super God focused. Look at that. That's just cool though. It's like some like hard clay rock kind of thing. I want to know who did this. This is beautiful though. It's taking a lot of work. Please stay on the yellow brick road. Well, it turns orange, so guess that counts. Makes me think of Candyland. And the funny thing is, it's literally out here in the middle of nowhere. And then there's like a whole nother section right next door. Look at that. It's got like little dwellings. What the? What? That is crazy. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is crazy. Regardless of whether you care about the Bible or not, this is cool. So I was only like an hour away from the border, so I figured let's go try to cross the border into Mexicali to see what it's like. You can see all these lights are out because people are waiting in line to cross the border. We're just gonna walk across. Yeah, look at that mess. There's no way. Oh my gosh, look at this truck. He literally, oh, he doesn't have a trailer. Okay, good. I was gonna say, oh, getting close. Dang, yo. So, fun fact, it's not atypical that students in Mexico, right on the border, they will cross the border daily to go to school, and this is where the taxi depot is for it. But yeah, they'll come all the way across the border just to go to school. But there it is. Let's go. So, it's a unique experience. You don't need to do anything to cross the border into Mexico, but to come back, you have to go through all the customs and stuff right there. But to go to Mexico, it's nothing. It's really easy. Oh, I lied. There's one set of things that you have to pass. But you don't have to go through like any security or anything. You just have to send your bags through here. So, real easy. And we are now in Mexico. Oh man. All their food looks so interesting, like their packaging and stuff. Yeah, this is cool. The best thing to do though when you come to Mexico is to like drive like farther into Mexico. Like plan a whole trip, because that's where the good stuff is. And the weird thing is, what I'm most scared of is my car back on the other side and somebody breaking into it. I'm not scared being on the other side of the border. It's just back over there in my car. Somebody's trying to be like, ah, foreigner, get him. I mean, you can see like, they got highways just like us. They're not bad. They're pretty good highways. They got school buses. But I mean, they're houses. So I can understand why they want to come to the United States for schooling. But I mean, yeah, look at this. This is pretty bad. It's almost like the ghost town we were just in. Oh man, but look at that. That is just nasty. Now, okay, so I've been to Tijuana, and I'll tell you, Tijuana is nicer than this. But this is just unfortunate, man. And so I've been trying to go like inland a little bit, but it doesn't look any better at all. It's still pretty rugged. At least you can drive four-wheelers here, no problem. But yeah, I think that's the extent. I went like several blocks, like 10 blocks in. It still looks pretty bad. Oh. And then I don't understand why, but like all the taxis honk at each other. I don't know what for. It must mean like either that they're open or that they're busy or they're looking for people to pick up. But either way, the people here are really nice, so not worried about anything. It's just not necessarily worth coming to. Alright, let's head back across the border. I will say there's no like clear signage though on how to get back across the border, so make sure you know the way you came, and then you gotta kind of figure out which ones to actually leave the country and not come in the country. And boy, is it simple to get across the border. Back across, I thought it was gonna have to wait, it was gonna be complicated. I mean, I'm in the middle of the day, so it might not be that bad, but yeah, it was easy. They just check your ID. That's the one thing I didn't know. You don't need your passport to cross the border. If you're a US citizen and you have a passport, you just don't have it with you, you can still cross the border, which is pretty cool. I mean, of course you can cross the border into Mexico without your passport, without anything, but then getting back across, all you need is your ID. Alrighty, and I think that'll be it for today, because I'm only like an hour away from San Diego. It's like, yes and no. I'm so disappointed. Like, I don't start till Monday, but either way, tomorrow I think might be the last day of this USA Part 2. So sad. Oh man. But until then, please do, if you enjoyed this, or if you got any benefit from it, if you learned anything new, you enjoyed it, or if you know anybody else who would, please, you know, share it with them and subscribe for yourself so that you don't miss another upload. And in the meantime, if you have any comments, questions about things to do, you know, places to go, that kind of thing, I'm more than happy to help you out. I'm already gonna do a road trip across California with a friend of mine, so I'm excited for that, but I'm more than willing to help any of you all out. So please let me know in the comments, or find me on Facebook, whatever floats your boat, let me know. But until next time, high five.